Okay guys, we are here for another Dokkan Battle video, and I am actually pretty late to this. The details for the new Videl, the new banner card Goten, and then of course we do have a lot of Eza'S, as you guys can see here. But we're going to go ahead and play the animations for Videl and the banner card Goten.
ショートヘアの方がごはんくんの好み？いや好みとかじゃなくて、試合するんだったら短い方が有利だと思ってさ。うるさいわね、ほっといてよ。そんなこと私の勝手でしょ。
Alright, so overall, dude, her animations are really nice. So anyways, let's go ahead and pull up her details. So this is Ally of Love and Friendship Videl. She is Ally of Justice or Peppy Gals, 4 key and 170% to stat. So finally, again, we have a really good Peppy Gals lead. Now, taking a quick look at her leader skill, Ally of Justice. Oh, by the way, this unit as well is going to be getting an awakening. I should have pulled up their details. Anyways, so Ally of Justice, again, not too bad of a category. Again, most people thought it was going to be like super limited, which, I mean, it is, but at the same time, at least it does have like the Xeno versions of like Goku, Vegeta, the Vegeto, which is really good, you know, because that just gives them another category to be on. So overall, not a horrible category. Again, it is much better than it was actually anticipated, so I just hope, you know, when they release more Dragon Ball Heroes, you know, Xeno versions of the characters, you know, they of course will be on the Ally of Justice category. So overall, very good team. Peppy Gals, again, finally getting the 170% leader is really good. Again, the Peppy Gals team is still easily, I would say, one of the better categories in the game. Of course, it does need a little bit more buffs, which is, you know, maybe some people may disagree with me, you know, because, you know, Intra Brienne is here, Tech Caulifla, STR KO, Launch, but again, this category really, in my opinion, does need a little bit more buffs to it. Again, I think flushing this category a little bit further is going to be a really good thing. And again, you can get a Gohan on this team in the form of this free-to-play unit right here, so you can get the unit super attack with her. Alright. So on her super attack, just without Gohan on there, she raises attack. Again, she infinitely stacks attack. She only raises defense for one turn and causes immense damage, but with the partner super attack, she greatly stacks attack, raises defense, and then greatly lowers defense, which isn't the best, but again, you know, the fact that she's, you know, still raising defense is still super good. Alright. And then this activates if there's a Gohan teen, Ultimate Gohan, Majin, or Majin Buu excluded, and then Great Saiyaman is on the team. So basically all the versions of the Majin Buu saga Gohan are basically going to allow her to activate her partner super attack. And again, Gohan just has to be on the team. He doesn't necessarily have to be next to her, which is really good. So she gets 158% attack and defense with her stats. It's going to be very good. And then she has a high chance, so a 50% chance of evading enemies' attacks, until the character attacks. So again, you really want to put her in slot 1. She gets an extra 58% attack when attacking, so that's on super attack, so that's really good. She's effective against all types within the same turn after evading an attack, so she gets 58% when she supers. She's super effective against all types if she dodges. She has a 50% chance to dodge in the, before she super attacks, so basically in the first slot is where you really want to put her. She gets another 58% attack after receiving an attack, so if you get unlucky and still get hit, Videl's going to have even more attack. She's super effective against all types. And then she launches an additional attack as the first or second attacker in the turn. And then she gets another 58% attack and a high chance of evading enemy's attack as the third attacker in the turn. Alright, so she is very good. Again, many people were saying that Videl may not be a really good Dokkanfest unit. She is really good. Because again, a guaranteed double super as the first or second attacker. This isn't bad because again, you want her to be in the first slot to get the super effective against all types. Because again, I mean, if she evades one attack, she becomes super effective against all types, which is really good. And then of course she gets another 58% attack if she actually gets hit. So again, if you can get both of those off, she's going to have a lot of attack. She's going to be super effective against all types. She's greatly stacking attack if you have a Gohan on the team. And she also gets a guaranteed double super, which she's raising her defense at the same time. And she has 158% defense with almost 13k defense. That's almost LR level, type of defense. So this Videl unit is very, very good. And then she has an active skill as well, which I would say is probably the worst thing about her. She gets 20% attack, but she kills her defense by 20%, which is, again, not good. And can be activated on the 4th turn if there is a Gohan teen, Ultimate Gohan, or a Great Saiyaman on the team. Alright, and then her links, of course, is probably the worst part about her, besides the active skill, because again, she's got things like Champion Strength, Courage, Money. So not the best, link set of all time. I think Brainiacs would have been a little bit better. Cold Judgment is really good, but again, in terms of links, she's not the best. But again, overall, she's still really, really solid overall. Honestly, a top TUR in the game, which is kind of funny considering that it's, a Videl unit, so. Alright, the banner card with this Videl is going to be this Goten. He's it's basically prodigies from Legend, so prodigies, 3 key, 120% to stats. Again, the leader of this team is the Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks. On his super attack, he raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage. Again, not the best effect. 150% attack and defense with almost 10k defensive stats. That's pretty good. He gets an additional 10% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to 50%. So a total of 200% attack and defense. And then he's Prodigal Warriors, 3 key, 40% attack and defense. Now this is probably the best thing about him, because if you take a look at, of course, the leader, they're really good. Again, that's going to help buff them a lot. It's going to buff, units like him. It's going to buff a ton of units on this category team that really don't need to be buffed. Like, for example, Evolution Blue Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, so very, very good unit this Goten is. Alright, so now we're going over to the April Fool's Day EZAs. The Dokkan Budo 10 Vegeta, he's going to get both an Awakening and an EZA. He's Vegeta's family, or Extreme Class 4 key, 44% to stats. Again, not the best leader skill. Causes supreme damage on a super attack and raises attack and defense for 4 turns, which is really beneficial. And it's a 50% raise, so very, very powerful. He gets 88% defense at the start of turn. He gets 88% attack when performing a super attack, and then he gets an additional 88% attack when attacking superclass enemies. So again, this Vegeta's very good. I would absolutely recommend you guys rainbow him, because again, he has his own orbs as well. So I would really go for the rainbow on both the Goku and the Vegeta. Again, the fact that it's only superclass enemies and not like, say, Goku's family is really good, because again, most of the game is actually superclass. So this is really, really powerful. And then of course his links are pretty good, except for over 9,000. And he's going to be a huge buff too in Human Deeds, which really needs it. Vegeta's family, Dragon Ball Seekers, And then the rest really don't need the buffs other than maybe Prodigal Warriors and Planetary Destruction. Alright, so, oh wait, we forgot the Goku, where is he? Oh, okay, there he is. So Goku, Dokkan, Budoten, he's Goku's family superclass, 4 key, 44% to stats, again, just like Vegeta. Same super attack effect, he raises attack and defense for 4 turns, and it's a 50% raise, so very, very good. Additionals is what you want to go for these units. He gets 88% attack, he gets 88% defense when supering, and then he gets an additional 88% attack when attacking extreme class enemies. Again, very, very good. And then, of course, he has really good Goku links. Again, All in the Family is a really good one as well. He's a buff to low class warrior, which badly needed it. Full power and Turtle School. But again, most Gokus are on the Turtle School one, so it didn't need the biggest buff, but again, just a nice little buff for that category as well. Alright, so overall, again, their stats, I mean, they're not the craziest, but the fact that it's a 50% raise for 4 turns, that's very, very powerful. Alright. Next up is Yamu and Spopovich. Again, they are another free-to-play unit. Same thing with this Gohan. And we'll take a look at the Awakening for the free-to-play, I believe it was Great Saiyaman and Videl unit. Alright, so their World Tournament 3 key 77% to stats. That's probably the best World Tournament category leader skill we have in the game. And then Extreme Class 3 key 40% to stats. Alright, Super Attack causes supreme damage, lowers attack and defense, which is really good, and also HP recovery, so that's also extremely powerful. They get 90% attack and defense, which is really solid. They get 2 key plus 20% attack with each attack performed, so they're just going to keep building attack basically infinitely. Plus an additional 20% defense with each attack received up to 160%, so they need to get hit a total of 8 times. Disables enemies' guard when attacking superclass enemies. This basically makes them type neutral against tech units, so that's basically all that does. And then Link skill is probably the worst part about him. Evil Autocrats, I don't even know, who has this Link? So just Bobbity possessed or Majin possessed units. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, it does give 2 key, but the lowering of the enemy's defense is basically pointless. Brutal Beatdown, Demonic Power, again, not a lot of units have this. This is usually like the Toas, the Fu units. So yeah, not a lot of units have this, but it's actually pretty good Link. 10% defense and 20% attack. It's pretty good. What else? Berserker, again, really bad. Tough as Nails, which is really good. Coward, and then Shattering the Limit. Okay, so they're a huge buff to World Tournament, Joint Forces, Earthlings, and then Corroded Body and Mind. That's Mind and Body Erosion, but on global, it's called Corroded Body and Mind, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so they're a very solid unit. Again, I am probably going to rainbow these guys. Again, these guys are actually pretty solid after looking at their details. Alright, Great Saiyaman. He's a transformation unit. He's a turn 1 transformation unit, so this form is basically just... you basically only see him in your box. Because immediately when he enters the battlefield, he just insta-transforms. Okay, so he's Ally of Justice, 3 key 77% to stats. Superclass 3 key 40% to stats. Really quick thing, these two are probably only for the Videl celebration, so they're not coming for us. Because, again, he's leading Ally of Justice, and we're getting, Pycon and Janemba. So, they're not going to be coming to us until the Videl celebration comes out. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, which is really good. And then lowers attack and defense. That's really good. Again, the fact that they raise and lower it, really, really powerful. 158% attack and defense at the start of turn, really solid. He gets a chance of performing a critical hit and evading enemies' attacks, including super attack, plus 18%. Not the craziest, but again, at least you still have that chance, He gets 5 key and an extra 58% attack and defense when facing extreme class enemies, which is really good. Reduces damage received by 28% if there is a Peppy Gals or Youth category ally attacking in the same turn. Reduces damage received by 30%, and character's super attack will be sealed if there's a Peppy Gals or Youth category enemy. So unfortunately, he still keeps this part of his passive. But at least he gets the extra damage reduction. So, He himself gets sealed, but at least he has extra damage reduction to offset that. This Great Saiyaman unit, he's decent. Again, we'll have to see him in-game, but he looks okay. So then Brainiacs, Saiyan Lineage, which is really good. Patrol. Who has Patrol? Alright, so like the Great Saiyaman unit, so... I mean, that's actually not that bad. Because if you run him on the Ally of Justice team, you could probably link him up with the Friend Summon LR, or the Awakening for the free-to-play unit. So this is actually not that bad. Alright. Then Signature Pose, Hero of Justice, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. And then, of course, he's going to be on Ally of Justice, which is good. Special Pose, which needs it. And then that's pretty much it, so... Alright. So now we're going to look in-game at the JP news that just dropped. Again, we'll kind of compare what it's going to, you know, not have for global, essentially. So anyways, let's go over in-game. Alright. So, again, this is the banner. The banner card Goten is going to be base Goten as the SSR. The new friend summon, don't summon on that. There's going to be a part 2 banners, we can tell right here. Alright, new sales, Dokkan event, returning story events for the, I believe the, let me pull up the last unit that we needed to actually look at, because again, one of the units is going to get an awakening, I believe it's this one. Yeah, you farm him up from a story event. So, I think he's going to be a new free-to-play unit as well. I'm pretty sure, but we'll take a look at his details in a bit. Returning EZA area, again, returning story events, where you can grind up the new EZAs for the units. Again, this is where you get the 8-bit, is what I like to call him, Goku Vegeta. Here's their EZ area. Bulma's coming back, Yamcha's coming back, new Dokkan Ultimate Clash, EZA for Tapion. Again, that's really good because again, Tapion really needs the buffs. The category that he's weak to is Connected Hopes, which is led by Pikkon. World Tournament, new Kid Vegeta. I think this is from Dragon Ball GT. You know, there's Kid Vegeta and Kid Goku where they fight. And then that appears to be it. So anyways, let's take a look at the last unit. I'm not sure if he's a free-to-play unit or if he's, an awakening for an older unit, but let's just take a quick look at him. Alright, so this is another Great Saiyaman unit. He's Ally of Justice, 1 key and 30% to stats. Again, this is his SSR. He does have a Dokkan Awakened version. 41% attack and defense. He lowers extreme class enemies attack and defense on super attack. He gets an additional 41% attack and defense when supering, and then an extra 30% when attacking extreme class allies. So again, actually pretty solid. Alright. So he's Ally of Justice 2 key, 50%. Again, this guy's gonna get an EZA eventually. He raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and then lowers extreme class enemies attack and defense, so he's really solid already looking at him. 58% attack and defense at the start of turn, another 58 when he's supering, 41% when attacking extreme class enemies. He gets a 4% chance of performing a critical hit per Ally of Justice category ally on the team, and then he's a support type of 3 key and 18% attack and defense and 18% chance of performing a critical hit to the Ally of Justice category. So very solid. Free-to-play unit. I would actually consider grinding this guy up. This guy actually seems to be very, very good. Alright. So that appears to be it in terms of the information. Again, Videl is really, really good. Much better than people gave her credit for. So the Videl unit, again, super, super good. Was really surprised. Again, just more things about it. Just really, really solid. Again, I was actually really shocked at how good that they made the Videl unit. So, anyways, guys, that is going to do it for today's video, and I will see you all next time.